My name is William McDowell. My nickname is Jack. Most people call me Jack McDowell. I'm a retired United States Marine. Live in Long Beach, California here, and was born in October the 20th, 1927. I was born in Newark, New Jersey, and we moved to Montclair, but by the time I was 5, we were into New York, and I was essentially raised in Queens, New York, and in Brooklyn. My brother came home and told me all these lies about the Marine Corps, and so I thought that sounded pretty neat. I was going to get drafted because World War II was still on, and like I said, the year was 1945. And so I went down to the recruiting station and talked to a couple of people down there. They gave me some paperwork to fill out because if you're under 18, your parents have to sign for you. So I went home and signed my mother's signature and told her I was going in the Marine Corps. And she slapped me and cried and went back the next day and turned in the paperwork, and they asked me to have my mother sign it, and I said yes. And I went into another room where I raised my right hand, and the following day I was heading to boot camp. Most people don't know it, but the United States Marine Corps existed for 167 years before they permitted African Americans to join. And it took a world war to make that happen. In 1942, President Roosevelt signed an executive order which resulted in the Marine Corps having to accept African Americans. And from 1942 to 1949, the Marine Corps was racially segregated. So all African Americans had to go through recruit training, better known as boot camp, at a quickly thrown together scroungy little place called Montford Point Camp, which is in part of Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. And then, of course, integration started under President Truman. We moved into an area called Tengku, which is a huge port in the northern coast, east coast of China. They didn't quite know what to do with all the black guys that were coming in, a couple thousand of us. Up until the time we got there, the trains that were going out of the port to resupply him were being, the tracks were mined and the trains were being blown off the track, and the bandits would steal everything, kill everybody, and sell the stuff on the black market. So the commanding general of the 1st Marine Division at the time finally said, aha, let's put the black guys on the trains. The trains got hit a few times, scared the hell out of me. I turned 18 in China, but it was an interesting experience. The main thing about my total 23 years in the Marine Corps that affected me is the injuries. My left lung that had to be taken out. My left leg below the knee is gone. I got a few pins and bolts holding me together. I learned the value of education. The GI Bill was available to me, so I figured why not use it? And I did, and I eventually got an undergraduate degree. Life lessons that I learned from military service. Don't take anything for granted. At any moment, life can throw you a curve, and you better damn well be ready to deal with it. You have to be adaptable, you know. The minute you think you've got it made and everything is moving along smoothly, life gets in the way. Think long and hard about spending at least 4 to 6 years in the United States military. And I'm not going to say join the Marine Corps, I'm just saying the military. It can't hurt. A lot of people say 6 years, that's a waste of my time. But boy, I'm telling you, it comes back and it comes back big time and pays off in the long run.